The day after. Yep, I would imagine we have. Okay, we've been through that. We've also spoken to Strange, who's inconsolable.
Fascinating.
Doctor Strange will shake this off. I'm sure he's seen worse.
Actually, in the comics,
He may not have seen worse, but I still think he can shake this off.
in the comics, it's been destroyed several times and restored one way or another. So this is not the first time, but I guess in this universe, in the Midnight Suns gaming universe, it is the first time. Okay, did you say there was something available?
I had one job, protect the Sanctum Sanctorum, and I failed.
Okay, so that's 2 superhero strongholds. Lilith.
Okay, those two are both into it, up in their fields, competing.
Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you today?
Okay, well, we got 2.
Don't blink or you'll miss it. How's that for quality workmanship?
Well, 2 of them are quality workmanship. The target is targeting her. Additional damage. We don't need that. Gain a counter.
I'm pretty sure Charlie left a steaming coil in the hallway. Third state of matter, indeed. Sometimes, I even impress myself.
See, this one has 2 ordinary and 2 epic. Oh, that's a new one.
Big Tony's Forge of Mystery. We never close.
This is actually good. It's a resist to him and allies, so everybody gets a resist, which can become 2 resist. If you've got heroism to spare, let's put that. If you have heroism to burn, you can get more than that. But upgraded means everybody's cured. If anybody is corrupted or vulnerable, those things are gone. So that's actually a great thing to have. We'll take shield as oh, wait a minute. Do we have a reroll? Okay, let me see. We need this. This is better. God, can't take everything, can we? No, that was a waste. Okay.
I feel like I could automate this process and take myself out of the loop.
Don't get me started, Tony.
I'm here if you need me.
Yeah. There's a lot of social media going on today. Let's see what's going on here. First of all, we are late on this. We don't have it available. Yesterday was not an available day in Midnight Suns land. So let's go back to let's see. I just found one of those retro magic answer balls in storage. It's not haunted or anything, right? The toy? You're probably safe. Worst case, It will give you more accurate answers. Awesome! I've been dying to shake it. What should I ask? Will we defeat Lilith? Yes! That's not the ball. It's what I think. The ball says outlook unclear, but what does a ball know anyway? Now it says everything. And back to storage for you. Okay, and let's see. Meanwhile, we've got a global report. Dormant volcanoes erupt, covering the entire area of Vorshenka. I do not know how to pronounce that. With an impenetrable ash cloud. The scale of the damage remains unclear as the cloud disrupted all modes of communication. Authorities dispatched the supergroup, the Winter Guard, in the hope of reaching survivors. That little communication glitch, it also affected the undersea fiber optic cables. How is that possible? Nature works in mysterious ways. And by nature you mean Lilith. So that's that. Actually, it's not as much as I thought they'd be. But since I'm here, what do we have in combat items? I do like that. Vampiric Essence has been okay. I'm more of an instant gratification and just help them. Okay. Just in case, though, I think we should do a little something here. I'm remembering we're kind of low on everything but attack essence. But we do want a recovery nanobot.
This should be useful.
And for now, I think that's all I'm gonna put. No, but I know.
This will do nicely.
I just ate up the little bit of heroism I had. Okay, let's go here. Oh goodness, there's so much. Okay, we've got someone injured. Unfortunately, you know what that means? We cannot do Deadpool until he's out. So, well, actually, we might be able to. Deadpool might be it might be just me and Deadpool in the first one. I know later on he's in another, and they have to work with each other. But yeah, how come I don't see him? Is he just doesn't want to be seen in the? Okay.
Let's do this.
Yes. And okay, we'll have to look into that. I don't want to do that one. Shield of the Seraphim, we'd have to have another one if we wanted that. Okay, so basically we don't have any updating right now. Daily sparring. Who can we... Message to self. Change the battle outfit. We're done with that one. Yeah, we don't need him right now. We can break Cap.
We could go a few rounds.
Okay, he got all hero cards in the start and cost 0 heroism next time we bring Captain America on something. Okay. So, he should be over there, right? I still don't see him. It's a bit odd. I do have to say though, maybe he just doesn't want to be seen? Maybe he turned to... He can't turn to mist, can he?
Poor Dr. Strange. I only know a shade of the loss he must feel.
Does your mother have a thing for deserts and healing crystals?
What, you think we're going to, like, New Mexico? Okay, hold on. I've got to do this. Oh, you can actually see me now. I was invisible for that. And you know, it's not the first time I've seen that for, Okay, let's get us back into... See, this is locked because I have to collect all tarot cards. Then I can get a Salem one. I'm not looking for dark and light necessarily, but ancestral, you have to complete all mystery regions in the Abbey grounds. I did that once. I did that in my first playthrough, and for some reason I didn't get the suit. I also opened up the chest that has the suit ahead of its time, which is why when we went, if you see our backstory, when we went into the depths beneath the Lilith's garden, I made a point not to open the chests down there. They're like a one-shot, because in my previous one they never restored and were available again. So one of the suits is supposed to be in one of them. Okay, okay, let me just, you know me, I'm not a head prop person. I just want one of these in brass is all. They get so absurd looking. Oh, that's so funny. So what's the difference between... Oh, that. That's not overkill at all. Okay. We go for one we have. This is fine. I would prefer silver, gold to go with this, but, you know, the artist in me is screaming that there's a conflict. Okay, what do you have? We have a new one, Cosmic Ray. It's different. Regroup. We still leave. It still leaves much to be desired. We now have Shield of the Seraphim. Very useful. How useful, I don't know. I'm inclined to say, let's take this out. As I'd mentioned, it's probably better to have this on hand when you do either a hard level mission or a story mission where there are two, that you're going to use them and you're going to want more. Resists are good. I would rather have a resist that does something like this, to be perfectly honest. This one's better. I mean, this one's good to have two of. Again, you know, he does produce a lot, except this last one he did not produce very much at all in the way of heroism. I would like to put... I don't think we need two mindbenders, at least at this time. I'm more inclined to put this again, to turn something conveniently into 0. It's been nice when we have that. Forceful knockback. I know we have a forceful knockback in this, of course. I just wonder if it's worth having both. And then having 2 of these. You know what? We could always switch it back if we have a... Oh, that's true. We are going to have a... I just remembered. What are we doing next? Oh, we're just going to be doing... We're going to be doing a story... a story mission. Yes, thank you. Okay. Let's see what we have in available... Oh, it's raining. That never bothers me. Ah, so many freebies. Right in the garden is a freebie available. Thank you. Okay, apply a vulnerable. That's good. Just see a doll's eyes from here. For some reason I'm not seeing it when I get closer. That is so weird. Don't necessarily have to go up to it.
Set has decided not to.
These are sure growing fast. Down there is the Devil's Den. I think we've cleared that of anything possible. We have 1 skull, I think, we have left to acquire in the mysteries. Oh, wasn't there something also? There was something like this that had... Is that it over there, down there? That had some gnarly corruption on it. And it had some corruption on a statue and on access to like a well or something. It looked corrupted. Look, with all the flowers here, I'm going to assume we have not been here since we first discovered it, like 2 or 3 days, game days earlier. Okay, that's the back of another cavern, so I'm not looking for that, but there was something, and I thought it was related. Yeah. But it wasn't just... I don't think it's this. I don't think it's not this. It was something else that had a statue. It wasn't a Midnight Sun statue, but the whole area was corrupted. So now I have to look for something like that. Oh, here's something we missed. In the dark. Lilith's journal. I could take it no longer, and I fled into the night to confront Shaw. He has been sealed away forever. If there was a man inside him once, it was no longer. The Darkhold took away any humanity that had remained long ago, and now I have it. I have this cursed scroll. If only I had moved quicker on him, my dear Gregor would still... Perhaps there may be an answer here within this power page. Perhaps there may be some good that could come of this power. And I guess that's how Lilith came to start using the power and making some kind of pact with Chthon. It looks like we finished Lilith's journal. We got another palette, a key. It looks like I missed it, but it looks like we got some kind of special thing. Oh, is this, and we got this last one too. The skull of May Richards. Power still flows through the skull. And that's done too. The bones of the dead. Skull belonging to members of the Salem Coven. So we got all of that. And I'm going to treat myself to... gloss. Okay, if it's just gloss, then we're gonna hold off on using any fancy ones for a while. Let me take a look at my inventory and see where we stand with regard to the quest items or collections. This is it. Okay, so we still need... Hello? 2 more of Wanda's journal. We need an interrogation record. That's somewhere around here. We need 2 more tarot cards. We have 1 more of Hiram Shaw's journals. So, that's what's left. It's not too much, but once those are all done, I think the mystery stuff, then I think that we may have access to that special new suits. I don't know. Until I have all those things and more done, I'm not going to even try to open those chests. Let's get our way out of here. Oh, okay, so let's make a left. There we go. I see it. They say a lot of things you can't access unless you have, unless you're at night, but some of these things are easier to get in the day. That's already been done. If we still have things like these around, it means that we have a lot of things like records and that happened to me in my other game. There's not something to open, I don't think, but this thing is embedded and you can't collect it. Let's assume. See?
Set must not be listening today.
Ah, ha ha ha. Who are you? Oh.
Nothing can stand in his way.
Is there anything here besides... Huh. It's just this. It's nothing else. And this is back up here. Is this the corrupted area that I saw? Yes. Okay.
The water here should be safe now.
Okay, so that's been resolved. It's been done. That's what made the bridge. It's been opened up. I think this is Agatha's cottage up here. We had something here already. That's not it. I don't expect anything, but never hurts. Oh, something did happen. Oh my goodness. I never thought of that. All this time I could have done that. Very, very rarely, once in a while, you will get something just by hitting reveal, even if it isn't obvious. We had a key here, so I don't anticipate anything special. I don't think there's anything new in here either. These are all the same things that we already read.
If it was here, Autumn would show me.
Of course, the correct pronunciation we learned was a tomb. So... anything out here? No, there isn't. We've been here already. Been there. The difference is we can now go through this way. This we've seen. No. I don't think so, but...
If it were meant to be broken, Set would gladly assist.
We've taken everything from these places as far as I know. We missed a place! Excellent.
Set regards no obstacles.
Ah, we have the last record. Suspected witch Elizabeth Smith interrogation record. Such humiliation, being led into the town square and put on display like an animal. Still, she revealed nothing of the Coven's efforts. And with that, we finish the interrogation records. Nothing new here, as far as I know. Let's see if there's anything for reveal. Nothing. Oh, wait! Whoa, hello! Cool! I suppose I should have thought of that. Oh my goodness. That is... epic. Take it. You seem to be low on cheap blueprints. Better have one than to salvage something else for him. Amazing. I just never thought of that. So let's go back to that area. I don't think I did that in my first run through. So good. Yes. I think we've done this. We've done that. We've gone through that. And we're really heading into Dreamer's Descent at this point. That's going to be the Stone Terrace. Much needed Wolf's Bane has grown back.
He does not seem interested in breaking that.
Alright, alright. We'll just find a spot elsewhere, alright? This could come down from it. It's not very agile for a hunter. We've been through all these. Nothing new here. Here's our little hiding spot over here that we had. Okay, there's nothing here to be gotten. It seemed to be more of an Abbey run-through right now. So that's certainly been useful. There's another spider lily. I don't think there's anything here. I think we established it already that this is not a... This is an actual wall.
Set is a temperamental god.
Oh, that is the front. Okay. Okay. That is always helpful. Not taking that for granted at all.
Autumn does not answer.
here that we haven't seen.
Interesting.
Looks like that doesn't need it. Nothing grown back here, nothing grown back. Oh, over there. Excellent. What I'm going to do is I'm going to zip back to the Abbey, and I'm also going to cut the stream for now, and I'm going to be right back. I have to pinch somebody's root beer. I'm going to, there's something real life that's about to happen, so I'm going to take care of that. And as soon as it's available, I'm going to resume the stream. I'm literally going to hold this thing and just stop the stream and start it and resume. And we're going to do the mission. Before I do, because I know it's any
not
moment.
much of a consolation prize, but knowing you're still on our side.
That's really odd. So we have a lot of great stuff we can work with now. So, you know, so things like this, we'll be able to make essence if we're short. And look who's here, my little friend.
Damn it. We needed that sanctum.
What you doing, Charlie?
Yes, 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 you are. Okay, so I'm going to... This is a good place to stop. I'm going to stop right next to Charlie, and I'll be right back. And what I'll do is I'll put these... When I send it on to YouTube, I'll make it one complete mission video for this and then the mission. Anyway, take care, and I'll be back. The sound of rain on the roof of the Abbey. Well, it's time that I,
On the bright side, Hunter, you didn't turn into a symbiote monster.
there's a plus. It is us. Ready to go.
New York. Is there a problem? Another one?
Central's picking up some unusual activity at the New York Museum of Art. Looks like a break-in. It's all stolen artwork, recently recovered from the personal collection of... Deadpool?
That Harlequin is an art thief?
No. Red Skull is the art thief. Deadpool is more of a... kinda like... You really need to see for yourself.
You know, when I did it in my other one, I think it was a bug and he had his legendary outfit on. I was very surprised, but this makes more sense. Let's do it. Solo. You know, I'm gonna look left and right for... And also for this, because this is a story mission, Doctor Strange is not moping on the sides here. He's only gonna have Liliana.
His bottle.
Alright.
Good luck, kiddo. You're going to need it.
Caretaker. Are you sitting in with Carol?
Oh, no. Not if Deadpool's involved.
It cannot be that bad.
Just wait.
Okay. How bad can a Harlequin be, he thought.
Any intel on our museum thief? Let me guess. Captain Mayo in the archives with a candlestick.
Hydra Mystic in the warehouse. No candles. Whatever Hydra is looking for, it seems they have yet to find it.
Just don't let them find you.
You the new guy?
Huh?
Sorry, the new fully customizable heroically upgradable monster masher? Wisecracking anti-hero. Merc, very occasional hero. Whatever. I'm adaptable. Spin me off, it's a big franchise.
Stop talking.
Are you here for the statue too?
What statue?
The one my very mysterious and very scary client from somewhere in very Eastern Europe wants me to steal back from the guy who stole it from him? It's the Circle of Crime.
That one?
Well, Jimmy, my frickin' chongas.
Okay.
Yeah, that one. Hands up and pants down, ladies and gents. This is a robbery. I'm sorry, have we met? Aren't you... Sloth? No, Sylvia. Cindy?
Please kill him.
Sin! That's it, of course, Sin. Granddaughter of Redhead. I mean Scalp. Whatever.
Now!
Okay. Defeat all enemies. This is gonna
Never
be...
seem to have much luck with these stealth approaches.
I have yet to participate in one that was actually quiet.
Quiet is boring. I'm almost never quiet, and things go not terrible for me sometimes.
Try not to get wiped out by Hydra flunkies while you're mouthing off.
Not dying is actually a key part of my strategy.
Okay. KO enemies to improve abilities. Every time Deadpool fills his Enfuego meter, that means on fire, by KOing enemies, many of his abilities will grow stronger. Successive attempts to fill the Enfuego meter will require more KOs. Anytime Deadpool takes damage from an attack, he will lose 1 count of Enfuego. Enfuego will also reset at the end of each combat encounter. Tip: only KOs caused by Deadpool abilities contribute toward the Enfuego meter. KOs caused by shoves or environmental attacks do not count. Oh, and by the way, between you and me, there are certain things you can upgrade in the yard that will actually count Enfuego when it's done by other heroes. Is it important? Let's be honest here.
I hope I'm making a good impression on Caretaker.
I mean, let's be honest here about him. He's very much like Carol in that she really doesn't pack a punch until she gets binary, and you have to do a lot to get binary. Meanwhile, you know, you want your heroes all to do the stuff so we can go home. We're not expecting to be here for 5 rounds if we can help it. So it sort of defeats the purpose. Now let me take a look here. What do we have in our... So what is it here? Here, quick shot. Always nice. We only have 2 who are... And they're all vulnerable to start. I think that's something that I brought along with me. Death from Above. 84. Mindbender. I'm a big fan of that, you know. I like doing something like that. But also, don't we have a thing to mark all Hydra vulnerable? I kind of like that. Now they're double and
Maybe
marked.
you do not realize the trouble you are in, friend.
I like that. That works for me. Now, first, drop that shield and smack your friend. Plain and simple, just do that. Yes, thank you very much.
Just like old times.
Okay, so believe it or not, that can be helpful.
Hail that!
How much do we need of this thing? Just to get that thing off. I'm not happy about that. Okay. He's got a little teeny area at first starts.
With extreme prejudice.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
You'd be surprised. Enfuego has been gained! Deadpool has gained 1 count of Enfuego. Additional counts of Enfuego can be gained, but will require increasing amounts of enemy KOs to achieve. Check Deadpool's Enfuego meter to see how many KOs are needed. Thank you for sharing. Okay. Why don't you do this for us too?
Insert catchphrase here! Step right up. Test on straight. Let that be a lesson to you, evildoer.
It's tempting. Oh, got one of these. I like that. You know what? Give it to me, because I can snarl. He has no face.
Tell us what you know, fiend.
There we go. Looking threatening. Okay, so the bad news is this is going to go away. But it's so worth it.
Your fate is sealed. This is a serious predicament for you.
Pity we don't have a... I don't think that could reach him. Be nice. And yeah, I could have stunned him too, but I wanted to get rid of that shield more than anything. Hunter, is that... Does this go far enough? I mean... As working out in the yard... Alright, further back, what the heck. Oh. You mean he's not close? Is that what you're saying? He's not there. From my angle it looks good, but if you're saying from that angle it's not. Nah, it says he's there. Why won't it work? He is in the range, according to this. mean, what's going on? It looks like we're quite well in here. And now you're saying it's not here. I get that, but I was here. Okay, it is here. Get it. Yeah, so now he's like 107. We can handle him. We got everything. We didn't even have any need to. All the cards were useful, and one we got rid of. So here we go. Good thing we have resist. Oh yeah, right. I'm worried about you.
Love to hear who hired you to steal that artifact if you're feeling chatty, and I know you are.
Wait, you aren't the usual lady in my ear. Who is this?
Carol Danvers?
Why is that name so familiar?
I'm Captain Marvel.
Ah, it's finally happening.
Always happy to meet my fans.
Yeah, sure. You take care of the little guys for us.
Let's see how tough you are. You're in trouble now.
You're in trouble now. Okay, we also moved him away from most of us here, so we are. Well, it looks like Deadpool may have a little problem, but I don't think it won't be that bad. I don't think.
No mercy for the servants of Lilith.
It's gone.
You were too weak for this fight.
See that? That's two. We did
Insanely
two
annoying,
turns.
as expected, but at least he can fight.
We did 2 turns. Why would we? What good would it be for us to invest in something when we want to get out?
Step away from the artifact.
Click!
Did you just say click?
Yes, I did. For emphasis. Now hand over the statue.
Fool! Do you know what?
Monologue-free zone here. It's in my contract. Sorry. Now, respect the click and hand over the... Whoa. Big click energy. I like it. Want to help me kill some Nazis?
Hydra aren't Nazis.
Potato frittata.
What they have outlives their usefulness to me.
That's an interesting selfie.
See? I had your back.
Right. Where is Sin? And the statue?
The level designer says she went that way.
Why betray her own people?
Maybe she appreciates a plot twist? You first.
Something tells me we've got vampires with a Y happening here. Carol went over that with us when
Is
they
this a
unlocked
mole
this.
man thing? Please let this be a mole man thing. Cause you know I'm the biggest mole man fan. Uh-oh.
Defeat the vampires to complete the encounter. Vampire bites can infect hero cards, conferring bleeding on the hero when the card is played. Vampires have a chance to grow stronger when a hero gains bleeding.
It seems Hydra and their mistress have escaped with the artifact.
Is this like one of those monkey's paw things?
Ooh.
I say mole man, and the universe gives us off-brand vampires?
They're vampires with a Y. It's a whole... Don't ask.
Wasn't gonna. So, is there some special way to dust these critters?
Beat them before they eat you?
Bet you can't guess how many times I've heard that.
So, if I recall from my old UFA film history days, Vampyre is a German word for vampire, and it's almost spelled the same. Vampires can appear in large groups, and their bite ability can infect hero cards with the bleeding status. If a hero gains bleeding, any vampires they're facing have a chance to grow stronger. And that's why we've got... Oh, I don't think we changed it, come to think of it. Alright, let's see. We've got... let's see. What do we have here? We have 189... 189... and 189. Okay. Quick shot is, predictably enough, quick. Hold on, let me just see what the range is here. Good. Oh, I guess we don't need to worry about that. Yeah. Quick shot.
I'm gonna get you! Don't worry, they're just sleeping. Super special move, go!
Oh, excellent. 189, how sweet. I don't see it. You're really pushing for this, aren't you? It's 82. It's 52. What point would that be to be short of it?
Oh, that was something. Bad luck for you, friendo!
You're so lucky you're out of that range, kid. Oh, he is pointing to... Okay, 126 is a little better. Not great.
About time! That unicorn is pissed!
Oh. Wow. Okay, let's go home.
Your time has come.
Your mother abandons you.
These vampires are a problem. At least we know how to handle them.
At least I know how to handle them.
Without that statue, not even a sparkly hole can cheer me up.
Is this about your very scary client again?
When he finds out how royally I botched this mission, or worse, when he finds me, I'll be...
Deader, Pool?
There it is! You go, new guy. And by that, I still obviously mean the new, fully customizable...
Come back with us to the Abbey.
No.
The magical wards will protect you.
No. Hell no.
You can hide there. Help us track down Sin.
No!
Fight off the vampire infestation.
If you insist. Look, Ma, I'm gonna be DLC.
Hands up and pants down, Deadpool's here. Well, that went well. I really thought it'd be more complicated. It might be a bit overwhelming to have him, and then very soon Wolverine is going to join us too. So two highly high immune system pseudo-invincible mutants. Oh, dude, you're here.
I hear we have a new housemate. I will wait to make my introductions until much later. It's almost a shame we have to waste your talents on Hydra, but I suppose if we don't dispose of them, no one will.
Well, I'm really...
In any case, impressive work, Hunter.
I'm glad he came in from the rain. Jeez, he must have been there all day.
Blade needs some time to come around to Deadpool. Give it a few years, tops.
Thanks, Hunter. You're literally a lifesaver. I'll just lie low until my job is done.
Does your job always require you to steal art?
That's what the client wants, sure. Most of the time it's making people sleep forever. The forbidden nap, if you will. Mercenary work is a grab bag of awful stuff, and it rules.
I see the necessity of your work.
You do?
Yes, some forces are too evil to go unchecked.
No, there's a check involved. Usually signed by someone with deep pockets.
Stealing an artifact must be boring by your standards.
You call what we did back there boring? I'd hate to see what you find exciting.
Can you tell me more about the statue?
Do I look like some sort of artsy-fartsy hipster to you?
I'm wondering why it was important to you.
Because looking at it made me feel all warm and fuzzy inside.
You and Sin were both after the statue, so it must be valuable.
It's valuable to my client, and that's enough for me.
Your mystery client, who you will not tell me about?
Unless I want to be on the receiving end of his punishment. Normally, I'd be into that, but he's too scary.
Scary how?
So scary that I took a magical portal to a stranger's house in order to stay away from him.
You are welcome to stay at the Abbey for as long as you need.
I'm gonna leave a Deadpool-sized impression on the couch. That's where I'm headed, unless you still want my attention.
Well, it's pretty easy to figure out that his client lives in Latveria. Oh, here comes the questions.
I have questions, if you do not mind.
Sounds like somebody hasn't looked me up on the internet. Shoot.
What is your special ability? I have not seen it yet.
Just 'cause I can't shoot lasers or pick up and yeet a bus doesn't mean my power is invisible. Wait, unless I can turn invisible now. Hold on, let me try. Nope, still only got my super regeneration.
Regeneration? You are able to heal quickly?
My healing factor can basically bring me back from anything. No hand, no body, no prob. My cells are always regenerating.
That is incredible.
Makes the life of a merc a lot easier when you literally can't die. Sounds good on a business card, too.
Can you tell me more about your katanas?
Oh, the girls? I'm so glad you asked. They never get any attention. Guns are so impersonal. I like using the old hack and slash approach with these puppies.
I also use swords. Using them takes much skill and strength.
I might not look it, Hunter, but I'm as skilled as hell's swordsman. We should dance sometime.
With our swords or with each other?
Come on.
Both.
How come I have never seen you without the mask?
It's physically glued to my face. If I try and remove it, my skin peels off like gum stuck on the bottom of a shoe.
That sounds unpleasant.
The mask helps hide what's going on under here. It ain't pretty, and I don't want to make people barf just by looking at me. That's not as fun. Or I can be honest and say there wasn't the budget for it. You pick whichever one sounds better.
I find it hard to believe you are ugly.
Hey now, I never called myself ugly. This is to protect the softies who can't handle what peak male hotness looks like.
Can you tell me why you're called the merc with a mouth?
My mouth is special, Hunter. I say all kinds of words with it. That's kind of my shtick.
I do not understand. We all have mouths. What does it mean?
It means I talk a lot, hence merc with a mouth. I crack jokes and break the fourth wall so much that I may as well be the Kool-Aid Man.
Who were you before becoming Deadpool?
I was just a normal dude, except I had terminal cancer. Then I went through an experiment that was supposed to cure me, but surprise, it didn't. Instead of dying, I got the diagnosis of living forever because of a big oopsie done by bad people who turned Wade Wilson into this guy.
Wade Wilson?
Oops, that's me. Well, before all that crap.
It sounds like you have dealt with a lot, Wade.
Don't even think about it. I have a badass superhero name for a reason.
Yeah, alright. Let's see what he calls it.
Before we came to the Abbey, you said you were going to be DLC. What does that mean?
Deadpool living comfortably.
What?
What?
Yeah, that's better.
I misspoke. Talk later, Deadpool.
Stringing me along? How cruel.
Dun 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 dun. Who else wants to talk?
Thanks again, Hunter. If you'll excuse me, I need to mark my territory.
Make sure you do it in the bathroom, dude. Well, according to this, it's somebody nearby.
Ugh. If you need me, I'll be hiding out in my room.
Heads up, Hunter. So, the team encountered some new breed vampires up close. Your thoughts?
As Nico says, I am not a fan.
Right there with you.
Sin's involvement concerns me.
Same. I'm still not clear on why some Hydra forces left with her, and others served as vampire food.
Agreed. Hydra is involved with the Vampyres. It is not yet clear how.
Don't worry. I'm gathering all the intel you'll need. Soon enough, we'll kick the new breed back into whatever hell they crawled out of. Anything else on your mind?
I think we went over this in the war room, but just in case, for those who have not seen our past stuff.
What can you tell me about this new breed?
Well, from a spotty centuries-old reference and the data we've collected, new breed vampires are basically fangs, claws, and a bottomless stomach. They live to feed. But they don't drink blood. They eat people whole.
Can they turn humans into vampires?
Well, they create new hemolisks from whatever they can't digest. Strange suggested some kind of dark magic regurgitation.
The boundaries of dark magic are ever expanding.
And gross. I won't mind if they shrink a little.
What makes the new breed vampires different from the usual vampires?
How do classic vampires differ from new breed vampires?
These Zoomer vampires are more outgoing. They hunt in packs and don't seem to care if anyone notices them. They have similar weaknesses. Sunlight still kills them, but not everything lines up. No need to invite them in. They're happy to smash through the door. Oh, and while they don't turn people into vampires, they can infect classic vampires who then serve as portable hemolisks for the new breed.
What do we know about Sin?
Apparently, she's a vampire. A vamp classic, not the new breed. That was news to me. Before that, S.H.I.E.L.D. knew her as a decently competent Hydra luminary. Sin always got a ton of leeway because she's Red Skull's grandkid.
Red Skull?
The yin to Steve's yang. Founded Hydra, fought on the wrong side of World War II, and had a nasty itch for world domination.
Do you think Sin could be working for my mother?
She and Faustus used to fight like a sack of rats. Whatever her game is, Hydra as a whole doesn't seem to be a part of it.
Thanks, Carol.
Sure thing.
Again?
Anything else on your mind?
No, you just have a bug.
Thanks, Carol.
Sure thing.
Let's see if there's anything else. I think we're really set, huh?
Hunter?
Yes?
Hey, you.
Yes?
Oh, I thought you were asking for me.
I don't know, a little chaos around here could be fun. Just trying to see the bright side.
Well, one more for our dog.
You have not set anything on fire today, have you?
So, we're going to go to bed after. After, in the next stream, we will go to bed. How about that? And we already had a nice trip through the Abbey grounds, found a lot of neat stuff, completed a few things, and we had a nice story mission with Deadpool and brought him in. So, I guess mission accomplished, and till next time, thanks for watching.